guys, and welcome back to today's video in which I will review some new perfumes by the natural house Gather Perfume that I have already reviewed on my channel, and that is because I really like what this house stands for. Basically all fragrances from this house are botanical, and Ananda, the perfumer and the owner of this house, creates even her own tinctures and materials for her fragrances, which is super exciting. And this time she even sent me some of them to try. So while I'll be reviewing some of her perfumes, I'll also smell raw materials. And I just want to tell you that if you have not experienced natural perfumery, I highly encourage you to do so, just because it is so very different from synthetic fragrances that we can find in local perfume shops. And natural perfumes are very complex, they are exciting, and Gather Perfumes has a lot of fragrances to offer. There are so many different fragrances that you can choose from, and in today's video I will review some limited editions and two perfumes that are in the general catalog. And I even have a discount code which is exclusively for my subscribers. It is very generous. I don't make any profit out of it, and in the end of the video I'll tell you how it works. But with that being said, I would love to know if you have any experience with natural perfumery, and if so, let me know what's your favorite natural perfume or natural perfume house. There are not a lot of them, and if you want to start your journey through natural world of raw materials and perfumery, Gather Perfume is the perfect place to start with. So with that being said, you guys, let's get started, because I have quite a few fragrances to talk about. And I want to begin with my all-time favorite, Shakti. And I even took the box that it came in, just because in my opinion Ananda creates 100% natural perfumes that are carefully handcrafted, and they are created from the finest materials of the planet. And even her presentation is so special. So inside of each box you'll get some herbs and plants, and the fragrance that is one of my absolute favorites is Shakti, and with it there is a little story that you can read, and also there are some notes and ingredients listed in here. So I just find all these little details, they matter a lot, and each box comes in very like sustainable looking material that this bag is created from. So I just really love how Ananda presents her work. But let's talk about Shakti, shall we? So first of all, this is my all-time favorite from Gather Perfumes, and it was discontinued due to the fact that vanilla that she used for this fragrance was really hard to find, and she brought it back as a limited edition, and I was super excited because it was also reformulated, and I love the new formula even better. So I really want to spray it so I can experience once again. And please don't mind my stains, because as I get ready for this video I sprayed myself with all these perfumes, and you can tell that they're highly pigmented. Colors are delicious, but they will leave stains, and don't be as silly as I am. I love to scent my clothes with perfumes, but don't do that with such highly pigmented fragrances. But anyway, Ananda sent me these beautiful stripes, and oh yes, 1,000 times yes. Shakti is a perfume that is very hot. I mean it, like it's sexy, super hot. It's like you're dancing around a bonfire that is burning and burning, and there is cedar wood burning in there, and you're wearing some herbs in your hair, some spices. You drink really wild juice of some blood orange, of mandarins, because it's like it has that beautiful sparkles of citruses in there, but so much warmth of amber. And there are two different vanillas. There is vanilla that is double tinctured and vanilla CO2 that I have right here, and then to send it to me, and this is the best vanilla that I have ever smelled in my life, and I really want and then to create a fragrance in which this material would really stand out, but I know it's very hard to find in high quantities and it is very expensive. So Shakti is a limited edition, and this is a real must-have for all of you who love spicy oriental perfumes. Funny thing is, Ananda used to wear Obsession by Calvin Klein as she was younger, and right now that fragrance suffocates her. But I went ahead and tried Obsession just to compare it, if there is some similarity to Shakti, and I need to tell you that it is nearly as good as Shakti is. So Shakti is my sexy natural fragrance. It's like literally the sexiest natural perfume I've ever experienced, and you guys, like this vanilla in there, it just really does the magic. The amber, the cedarwood, the honey, the just like everything. This perfume is so amazing. I love it so very much. And there is even a touch of ylang ylang, but there is another ylang ylang dominant fragrance that I'll get to in a second. But before I talk about it, I wanna mention perfume Dirt Worship, that is a limited edition. And when I read the description on the official website, I wasn't excited to try it. I was literally like, Amanda, why did you even send it to me? Just because everything that I got from the description was dirt. And I'm that person that does not appreciate earthy aromas in the perfumery. Let me know if you do. But I highly recommend you to check out the official website. By the way, it looks so beautiful, easy to navigate. All the stories are so inspiring, and pictures of Ananda's perfumes, raw materials, and beautiful plants are so captivating. So I definitely recommend you to check out her official website. Link is going to be down below. Obviously, from it you can order, and if you're in the States, this is a must-try house. But anyway, let's get back to Dirt Worship, and I wasn't excited about it just because it should smell of soil, of dirt, of ground, and I don't like scents like that. But I was really surprised because it doesn't smell of dirt at all. Actually, it reminds me of my childhood, and it smells of my grandfather's garage where he used to clean bee houses because he was a beekeeper. So to me, it smells like wild honey, like that beautiful honey resin propolis. It smells of wood. Yes, it has something very like a bit smoky and dirty, dark going on, but to me, it gives goosebumps just because it reminds me of my childhood and that wild honey scent. And it is actually delicious. One night we went out to have Chinese food with my boyfriend. I sprayed it on myself and he got super hungry. So this is just a very nice fall fragrance that is aromatic, that is fresh, that has that wild honey scent for men and women. But let me tell you about my #1 favorite that I am obsessed with. It is a fall limited edition 2019, and only 240 ml were created out of this magical fragrance that I was blown away by. This perfume is everything to me right now. I'm truly addicted to it, and it is about olfactory exploration into awareness of self and time. So it is called Auto-Noetic, and it is about human consciousness. And we have ginger in here that stands for awareness. There is sandalwood that is for the time. There is honeysuckle accord for empathy, and also vanilla for generosity and desire. For temporary luxury, we have saffron, which is not too much, but at the same time there is amber accord, which is so enveloping for acknowledgement, and mehti attar for expression. And just let me tell you, this ylang ylang is the best ylang ylang I've ever tried. Ananda told me she took a lot of time to experience all ylang ylangs that are out there, and the end result is just mind-blowing. Literally, this ginger is not like all the other gingers that I've tried that were cold, that were really spicy. This is like freshly sliced ginger that is covered into sugar, that is so flavory, that is so aromatic and delicious, and in the combo with powdery, opulent, sensual ylang ylang, it is to die for. It is so sexy, it is inviting, it is perfect for fall, very unisex, and this perfume is a real deal. It is a must try. With my code you'll save some money. Get it, you won't be disappointed. It is a full bottle, blind by Worthy. I'm obsessed. It has so much structure, depth, power, and I love it very much. Vanilla in there, ylang in there, ginger in there. I live for this perfume. It's so very good. Like literally, you are my love, my tiny precious love. Have I already mentioned my stains? And yeah, the colors of the juice is amazing. But yeah, anyway, I sprayed it today and I have a stain of it. Ah, smells so good. Has also very delicate, spicy, ambery dry down. But let's move on to perfume from the general catalog, and it is called Tea Season. It is right here, and I'm a huge tea lover, as a lot of you might know. I don't drink coffee, but I'm all there for the tea. And with tea fragrances, it can be tricky. Some of you asked me to create a video about tea scents. Let me know if you're still interested in it. But the problem with tea fragrances from designer brands, for example, is that they don't really smell of tea. They're just like lightly green, and this is the most authentic, realistic tea scent I've ever tried, just because it literally smells of freshly brewed cup of Earl Grey tea, because it has that bergamot in there, that black tea accord, but at the same time there is very delicate floral undertone from jasmine and algaia. There is some hint of vanilla with honey, but there's also powerful vetiver that gives it a lot of oomph, and also oak wood and osmanthus, which I also got as a raw material, and that stuff is just so freaking gorgeous. And this is just a perfume that is relaxing and calming, and I love to wear it when I'm at home, just because it gives me so much of this beautiful satisfying feeling, and I definitely recommend it to all who love tea and beautifully aromatic green, but not too herbal scents. However, if you love herbal perfumes, I am not into them. But if you love truly herbal scents and you don't want anything sweet, ambery, floral to it, you want just herbal fragrance, I recommend you Californian Canyon, because it smells like you're hiking in a forest that is in a desert underneath the sun. It smells of herbs, it smells of plants, it's very dry and mineral. My boyfriend told me it smells of pine needles and pine sap. I agree with him. This is a perfume that is sort of interesting, but it's almost like bitter, earthy, wildly herbal. So if you are into scents like that, I recommend you to try it. I'm not a fan of it, but I can imagine in the right time and in the right person it would be nice. And it has this really dry, woody aroma as well to it, and it is more on the masculine side. So with that being said, that actually completes this video. Oh my god, let me know which of these perfumes sounded most interesting to you. You learned everything about them, and to learn even more, check out the official website. And to save 25%, use my code YANA25. I don't make any profit out of it. That was just a very generous offering from Ananda exclusively to my viewers. And the fragrances that I recommend you to try are automatic 100%. It's the best stuff. My number one at the moment from Gather Perfumes, Tea Season and Shakti. But you can definitely check out the official website to learn even more about Gather Perfumes, and also in the description box you'll find links to my previous reviews. And that completes this video. Let me know if you like natural perfumes. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm here to answer. Let's chat. I love that. And thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed watching this one, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and stay tuned, smell good. We'll see you next one really soon. Bye guys.